pplarmy.com.
Hey everybody, what's up? It is Darren Perky here from pplarmy.com. What we're going to do now in the next few videos is actually build out sites, and I'll show you how to do a couple different sites, how easy it is at least, with LeadGadget. Now again, you don't have to use LeadGadget. I'm not saying you can go out and buy LeadGadget today. Obviously, I use it every single day. It's a good product, but for you, I just want to say, like, you should be thinking about, you know, how you want to build sites and what you want to do. So this first video, I'm going to show you how to install a domain into your LeadGadget, and then how to move the content that we've already built into there. So first things first, I want to show you real quick. This is the actual content that we had that you guys have seen. Now I wrote all that out, spelled the content. What I did was I went ahead and went back through this, and I just copied this basically. And instead of having the H3 tags there, I kind of cleaned it up for the build. I know how to, you know, so I know how to build use the builds. So what this is, I took all the H's out. I'll build those in the actual content when I actually put it onto the LeadGadget site, you'll see. But basically I replaced all of these short codes with city, state the correct way, right? So I have company instead of XYZ company, and everything's built in there, and this is all good content, and you'll see. But the point is, I went ahead and I just recopied it, and I just cleaned it up. So I have like company.com, so whatever the company we're going to call it, .com, or whatever the URL is. And so this is kind of all built out and now nice quality and kind of cleaned up. So that took me about an hour-ish. I didn't record that just because it was like, just time restraints wise, it was harder to record. I was in LA, so I went ahead and just did it while I was out there. So anyway, this is all done so you guys can see it. But let me first show you how to do this, how to add a domain to LeadGadget. Okay, so now we're inside of LeadGadget, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the Atlanta domain, since we are obviously going to be working in Atlanta. I don't remember the name I bought for that, so I didn't go back to the name sheet and find out. I don't remember what domain I have for that. I think it's Fulton. Yeah, so Fulton HVAC Services. That's the one I have for that. So we're going to do Fulton HVAC Services. We're going to do My Sites, Add Site, Add New Domain. And then we're going to do Fulton HVAC Services. And this will be fultonhvacservices.com. And then this is all the same. You won't be able to see this, but this is my username and password. And then add domain. Okay. So that's good. Now what I need to do is go into my Fulton here, and I need to make sure that I have my name server set up correctly, because it won't point to it. And now, if you have Namecheap and you do this on a regular basis, you can set up your name servers that always go to a certain name servers, but I have different Cloudflare accounts, so I do change it up. So I just have a note which ones I want for this one. I know you can't see these, but go ahead and save those. All right, so that's all done. Now, if I go here now, you're not gonna see anything yet. It's gonna take some time to get loaded. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'll put the content in first, and you'll be able to see it. So that's the whole idea. So what I need to do is I need to go ahead and since it's already added here in LeadGadget, I can go ahead and start building content for this. Okay, so what I need to do now is go to My Content. I need to add new content. And so since we already have the ATL stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put Atlanta on there. And then we have our article title up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna call it this. Now, what I'm gonna have to do is I have to replace all of these keywords with, all my short codes with my pack list. So I'll show you how to do that. But what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm running the 100 to 100K, I'm gonna do content, and I'm gonna do HVAC. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do new, and I'm gonna do another doc, and I'm gonna call this one. The whole point of this is to copy and save it. So ATL HVAC. Okay. So, and I'll just do site. Fulton HVAC Services. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is, as I build this out, I just want to save it to make sure that I don't mess this up at all. So Control V. I have everything here, but what I gotta do is, because I know this is ATL City and ATL State. Now, if you need a list of your short codes, they're right here. Okay, so your pack list. I'm sorry. ATL City, ATL State, ATL Category, ATL State. So I have short and short. I think I put that wrong. I did. I hope that's right. It's fine. Okay, just a note of warning here. This pack list is actually wrong. I went it back later in the video and I actually went ahead and fixed it, but I didn't show that part. It didn't build the website correctly originally. I had apparently hit the button twice for one of the items for list items for this pack list, but it has been fixed now. But you should only have 4 items in your pack list, never 5. So it was an error there, but it has been resolved now, and I'll show you guys a little bit later. All right, because I'm not using it, so it's fine. Get over there. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's do this and do ATL state. I can do find and replace later, but for now, let's do this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, Control C, and then I'm gonna do this is my title, just so I know. This is just in case sometimes it doesn't save. I just want to make sure because remember this is the cool thing about the gadgets. I have to do this once, and it's really cool. You'll see. All right, so that's there. Now we're gonna go into we gotta do a meta description. So I pretty much make a bullshit one on this one. So like 24-hour response time for 24-hour same day service call. I don't have a phone number for this one yet, so let's do that real quick. Let's go to call fire. Let's do login. And then you do Darren at VZ Pro. Okay. So I need to get a new number. So phone numbers. I need to buy numbers. I need one for Atlanta. Okay, so what you're seeing here is basically I had an issue with them trying to find a location because I put the word Atlanta in and it didn't work. So what I had to do is I had to go through a couple of these steps to get these different area codes, different stuff to find the exact number that I wanted. And it was showing me a zip code in Texas, which was weird. So I actually ended up hitting up chat here in a second. And the idea here is that I wanted to just trying to find the number just for Atlanta. I ended up getting one for Boston as well. I'm put my information here on the side and basically asked for information about Atlanta, and then I looked for different zip codes and stuff, and I found some finally 407. I ended up going with this 687 number, so which I put here in a minute. But then the Boston, I did the Boston while I was there too, and just kind of got some different zip codes, and I ended up getting 2 numbers, so those are all kind of taken care of now. And yeah, that's it. We're wrapping this up, and I'll get back to the live mode. Okay, cool. All right, so we have 2 numbers done now, and the numbers are. I need to call it now. Let's do here. Let's go back to call fire. Let's log in. Let's go phone numbers. Let's do these 2. So let's do this. Let's do HVAC, and then we're gonna go over to the 100K. And then we'll do assets, and we'll do new, we'll do this, we'll do okay, and we'll do phone numbers, okay, phone numbers. And then what we're going to do is go over here, and I'll do ATL. I'll change this up later. I don't want this order, but this number here, which is Boston. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're back here. What we're going to do is we're going to put this number in that we just had, which is, this is for Atlanta, right? So Control C, and then I'm going to do Atlanta. Let's see, for all your I probably should do this with this one too. I don't know why, but I like to do it this way. Okay, so that's there, and then your heating needs. heating and air conditioning needs. This is just the meta description, so I'll leave that there. Yeah, let's do this. It's a bit. Am I doing it? Yeah. Keep forgetting my map. Yeah, I think got something about Boston. Got something about Boston. So make sure those are right. City, state, good. Okay. 24-hour same-day service. Call 407-440-3993 for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Free service call with any repair in Atlanta. Let's do that here too. So whatever city and state they're in, it's gonna go here. So 24-hour same-day service in whatever city, state, so they can see it again. Call this number for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Free service. Okay, cool. So now for tags, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Oodle Suggest information that we had. So remember we built this big file with these different tabs here. So we're gonna do the clean ones now, and we're gonna look at like different things like financing, repair guide, weekend, air conditioning. So let's do some simple ones here. I don't think we have anything for HVAC, do we? No. Okay, cool. So let's just do them right here. Let's do AC repair, air conditioning repair. Actually, you know what? Let's do this on a new tab, just to be safe. And then we'll go here. Call this rename tags, tags, and then we'll do AC repair, heating repair, AC or air conditioning repair, HVAC repair, emergency AC repair, emergency heating repair, 24-hour emergency AC repair. Let's see what they have in here. Oh, I might not use all these just to make that clear. I'm just kind of looking to see what they have. I don't know why I just said different things. So let's do cleaned, 24-hour AC cleaning and repair, affordable. I like that one. Let's do affordable. We're sending people to our site. We don't care about anything else. That's the whole point, is to get people to the site. I stick one of that. So cleaned. AC coil, quotes, AC repair service near me. I use it a lot. I don't need the N, so into the city state. I'm gonna get like the 15. That's the goal here, right? So I keep going to the wrong thing. Name my location, AC repairman in my area, AC repair company. Okay, let's do air duct cleaning. Let's do some of those now. City state. Coil cleaning, city state. Let's do free service call, city state. That's not a bad one. Well, top. financing, free service call for home in my area, parts, quotes, service affordable unit, AC repair company, 24-hour, best same day, AC duct, AC leak cost, Freon, coil compressor, furnace contractor. All right, so let's do the last couple. So let's do and then let's do 24-hour weekend. Okay, cool. That's good. That's 15. And then what we'll do is just do equals this, and then and space and city. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me do that actually. So space and then city, and then and state, but I really need to do ATL state. That should work. There you go. And then what I really need to do is F2. I need to do a space in here. And okay. So AC repair, city, state. Boom. Done. And now what I can do is just do this. There you go. There's our tags. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do F2. And let's just do and there you go. Now we have a comma for each one. And we'll do no spacing in between. So let's do this. Perfect. Now we have minus this one. I don't need this on this last one. F2, not a 3. Enter. Okay. So now we have this. I can copy these. I should be able to copy this pretty straight away right into the thing. So let's see. Boom. And then just do this. Delete. 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 No spaces. That's important. Delete. And what I do is I actually make these capitalized because these will be titles. When you sometimes they'll show up in the SERPs, so they'll be titles. So don't do lowercase. I don't know if a lot of people happen to do lowercase on stuff, but I make them all capitalized. That's good. Okay, now I'm going to copy this, put it into my HVAC. So this is going to be the title up here. Bam. This is going to be the meta. This will be tags. I do need to make sure I have this in here because I can't. This is not going to say that I've been too long off of it. I need to refresh this. The only problem is it doesn't really refresh. It doesn't really save like as you're working on it because it's constantly reloading. So you have to be careful with that. So that's why I always save it this way. And then I think that's the last thing. And then category. So I know the category is going to be ATL cat, which is my category. That's because I know that's from here. Right, this is my pack list. So if cat, bam. But if you add anything there, it goes there. Okay, cool. So now we have that there. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna try to do this, but I doubt that's gonna work. But let's just try. ATL HVAC. Okay, we have this HVAC content. So now we should be able to just copy all of this. Okay, Control C. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it right here in the front. So this is already H2 tag, so I just double check this. So I go here, formats, headings, H2, so I make it small, which is good. Headings, H2, not as big, so it's fine. So what I need to do is I need to replace all of these short codes. Anything that says dash dash city, dash dash state, I need to replace this right here with ATL city, okay? So all I do is going to do a Control F, and then I can do dash dash CITY dash dash. I'm going to replace this with, I said dash dash, you know what I meant. ATL city bracket, I guess is the right thing. So find, and I want to make sure, I'm going to go through here real quick. Let's do, take it off there real quick. I know I have the word city in here somewhere. I want to make sure that I'm not, let's do this again, Control F, city, and I'm going to replace this with, okay, good. See, I have the word city right here. The reason I did the brackets in the pre ones, I know I can replace this. So let's do replace all. Okay. Now I want to find bracket state bracket, and I want to do bracket ATL state. And I could do a variation of that, but I'm fine for now. I have the state, and then find, replace all, and then the last thing is company. I should have done the brackets on that one, which I didn't. Company. I want to do this is Fulton HVACservices.com. Find. I should only have a couple of these, but that's good. Replace all. Okay. Now, what this is going to do now is that if I did company first, just the word company, which I need to replace, I need to find them first, right? So this companies, right? These are all good, but I gotta make sure I should be now. So now I have everything that says company now is going to be the actual company, which is really good. If I had done company first, I would replace the .coms one as well. So I always do company.com. I should have done a little better. I should have done bracket first, like full company. I should have done like bracket full company, bracket company.com, but I didn't, so whatever. So Fulton HVAC services, so no .com, just find and then replace all. And that should be a complete build. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go through this real quick and look. Phone number. So I need to do Control F and then do find PHONE. I don't think that matters case wise, but I use it just so you know. And then actually, I think phone number is right. And then I want to do this, which is Control C, and then Control V, and then find, and then replace all. So I use mine in there. So just know that. So 404. And that should be down here too. Yep, 404. It's perfect. And I just want to make sure now I'm going to do phone. Just make sure I don't see anything with phone. Nothing with phone, good. Nothing with .com. So fultonservices.com. I wish you could find and keep it there, but these are fultonhvacservices.com. Everything's in there, which is perfect. So now what I need to do really is I need to go back in here now, and now this is like a good version of this build. And so these are sidebars. You can choose what you want to: random post, archives, categories. Feel free. Let me one category, but I usually just do no selection on this one. So random post and archive, and then this is going to be on Fulton HVAC Services. I can add my content. I just want to make sure up here, pack list is good, article title is good, meta description is good. I have my tags, everything. I think everything here is good. I don't have what I don't have is linking. So I got to do that real quick. So AC repair. I'm gonna go ahead and I need to make a note of which ones I'm building here. So for instance, pages to be built. Also, I want to make sure that I'm copying all of this now. So real quick before we move on, let's go ahead and copy all of this for our build to make sure we have at least this version done. And in case something's wrong, we can check it out later. So Control Z. And content. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go back up here, and then that's good. And what I need to do is the pages I'm gonna build. So I need to build /AC repair. That's for sure. But let's go ahead and go into here. So for say Fulton County HVAC Services, I'm gonna go ahead and make a link for this. Insert, edit link. And I'm going to do URL is going to be HTTP Fulton HVAC Services target new window. Okay, and then I just want to go in here again. Fulton HVAC services. Say shifting that one up. Services. Actually, it should be S and then no S at the end. That's what it really should be. Our Fulton HVAC services. We're going to insert a link. Fulton HVAC services, new window. Okay. The Fulton HVAC services team. So a link, URL, Fulton HVAC services, new window. If I miss some of these, I'm not worried about it too much. I just want to get some because it is good to have variations anyway, right? So if I don't get them all perfectly, it's okay. So again, I just need to delete this. Fulton HVAC services. Oh. And then Fulton HVAC services. And what I'll do sometimes too is like right here, I'll do this. I'll do Fulton HVAC services. And then in my link, I'll do this. So I'll do HVAC services Atlanta. Boom. And then our Fulton HVAC services link, homepage, and I'll do like this too, Fulton. Right, sometimes I'll do a thing at the end just to mix it up. Not that it really matters, but still. All right, so Fulton HVAC services. So again here. Listen, if I get that wrong every now and then, I'm not. Nobody's gonna read this site anyway. Not too worried about it, honestly. Fulton HVAC services. Again, new window. But don't forget, you think I have a lot of links in here, but remember these are all spun, so some of them will show, some of them won't. So don't feel like there's everything. And then I'll leave some just blank. I won't do anything with like this right here. I won't do any of these. Now what I might do is this one because it's a .com. Right, so maybe I'll skip these. I'll skip all the way down to here and see what I find in here. So I'll buy Fulton HVAC services, and I'll just bold these, right? Some different HVAC services. Boom. And maybe if I see any more, maybe I'll do it. No, let's make this one a little bit bigger. I make this format fonts. I don't remember. I don't remember how to do that, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's do format headlines. Let's do an H3 on this one. Okay. And then that'll be click to call, which is fine. So this just to make sure. Let's do this. Let's just do tell. Okay. Yeah, and I'll just bold those. I think that's good. A little variation. Now, what I need to do is build these out. So I need to do this, which is slash AC-repair, or just AC repair. Title. I can do a title for that one. New window. Should we do a title? Should do Fulton County AC repair service. Okay, so I need to make sure I do this. I need to do slash AC repair. Okay, I need to do maintenance. So let's do that slash main. Just mixing it up a little bit, right? So maintenance. Let's just put this here so it's easier for me. Okay, maintenance, and then installation. So let's do, again, changing it up a little bit. Let's do and do new window. And then duct cleaning. Do window. Service coupon. Slash coupons. AC repair savings and coupons. New window. So duct cleaning and slash duct cleaning and slash duct cleaning and coupons. Okay, so those should be good. I'm not going to do these. I'm not leaving these out on my pages for those. I could do brands we serve. I can do all these to brands we serve, and then click anywhere. I could do that, but I'm leaving it blank for now. I can always go back there and clean the site up. But this is for the build. All right, so this is pretty good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to recopy this. Now that we have all of the actual content, I just need to go back and make sure these are good too. I should do that real quick too. Content. Just going to double check and make sure everything we have is what we want. I feel like this is really long. Control V. Okay. And we just want to make sure that these are all what we want them to be. So this would be an H3. I need to move this up a little bit. So format, headline, H3, just to make sure. Insert formats, headlines, H2. This is already, so it's going smaller because it wasn't H2 and I'm making it not an H2 anymore. So I'm making sure the ones that I want are there. So just know that. Just, if you don't understand what I'm doing, just know that I'm just checking, and then when I'm checking, it's obviously recorrecting it. So format, heading, H2, headings, H2. Make this an H, I don't know, change it up, let's do an H4. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Actually, that's actually kind of cool. I'll leave it there. I'm fine with that. Emergency pair in Atlanta. Let's make sure that's an H2. Headings H2. And then obviously we did this one already, but let's just double check it again. And we're going to do H2. And again, H2. Okay, cool. I think we're good in this build. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add the content. All right, cool. And then they were already good with that stuff. Actually, with this, I'm going to do this real quick. Just going to make sure I have the actual one I want on here. Just have to go back and change something. I can change it through here. Okay, content. Okay, looks good, looks good, looks good. And we're going to do Control V. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's all done now. And so what we want to do is, I don't need to be in here anymore. So this is just the edit content, which I'll show you guys that later. So now I'm back to the dashboard. If I want to deploy my, so I'm good now, right? This is good now. I'm ready to go. All I do is deploy. And that site will be up for deployment now. So if I go to Fulton HVAC services, you'll see that this is the server pilot, which is the stuff we use. This is the actual site that's like, you know that when you see this page, you know that your lead page, your Cloudflare, your name servers, your DNS stuff, and the lead guides are all on the same page. You'll see this. Now that build should happen probably here in the next minute or two. So while we're doing all that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to make sure this is all good. Close this up. Close this up. We're good with this now. This is a new one we're going to do, so this is good. We'll check the build before we do all of all of the cleanup, which I do every time you do something like that. You do some cleanup, and then we'll go here. So let's see, and we're built. Pretty cool, right? So that already built the page out. I'm gonna have to go. I have to walk you through all that stuff. I'm gonna end this video here. It's getting kind of long. So what we'll do is I'll show you how this all built. We'll kind of review everything here. You'll be able to see all this stuff, all the links and everything. Right now, nothing works. So if I click here, it doesn't work, obviously. But I'm gonna show you how to do that and get everything kind of cleaned up here on the next video. But for now, we'll end it here. So the build is done. So everything we needed is kind of in here. Everything's good to go. And all we gotta do now is go in there, so clean up the site a little bit. Obviously, it looks very generic right now. It's very plain, basic site. But all that content we did, now this has all these different versions, whatever our pack list was, however big that was, it has all of our pages on there now. But we just have to go in there and we have to clean it up now. So I'll show you guys that on the next video. Thanks for watching. See you guys.